Hello, this is Chipper Doodah, and I'm going to post, this is my first video being posted to YouTube, and it is going to be a large portion of my card collection. Some of these decks are decks that certainly would be purchased from a Magic dealer or in a Magic shop, something of that nature. But a number of these other decks are just standard decks, so I'm going to jump right into it. Again, this is not my entire collection, but I'm going to be posting a number of videos over the next several weeks. First, it looks like we have a rather old, I just kept this merely because it's old. This is a remarkably old set of blueback riders, bicycle rider backs, and it's just quite old. You can tell the box is very old. This deck is probably very close to, probably very near 20 years old, if not maybe even a bit older than that. Next we have a couple of decks of Tally-Ho circle backs. I think I may even have a few more decks of these lying around, but these have been opened and used a little bit, but they're still in very good condition. This is a deck of bicycle, I'll zoom in here a little bit, or maybe I won't. A deck of bicycle pro poker peaks. And those are very nice cards. Not too good to use for Magic, because the way they're cut, it can affect a few things, but still a good deck of cards to play with. Next to that, right here, is a stripper deck, and that does not have photos of women on the back. It's a certain kind of deck. I can do zillions of tricks with that. Very good deck. Next, Tally-Ho Circleback Blues. Very popular type of deck. One of my favorites. Love Tally-Hos. Next is a specialty deck, Batman Begins, given to me by a friend. A couple of kind of general purpose trick decks. This is called Magic Blank Deck. I believe you use a rough and smooth principle, and this is a marked deck. These are kind of less expensive type decks that you would maybe get in a novelty shop or off a novelty rack or something like that. Sometimes even maybe at a toy store or something of that nature. Down here, a advertising deck for a drug, Ditropan XL. I've had this deck quite a number of years. This is the Boris Wild Mark deck. Looks exactly like a set of bicycle rider backs. Really nice. Put out by Royal Magic. There's also a book that goes along with that. It's a fantastic Mark deck. This is a couple of unopened bicycles, packs of bicycles, still in the wrapping. And this is a redback pack of bicycles, still in the wrapping. My absolute favorites, steamboats. I love steamboats. My very favorite deck. These are blue backs. These two here are unopened, but I have opened this and used these a few times. This is just simply a gently used set of bicycles, redback. Been opened and used. Not too expensive little brand of cards put out by Walmart. Picked those up a number of weeks ago. They handle okay, not that great for more complex Magic, but they're okay for general purpose. Mavericks, you'll find these, or at least in where I live in Texas, you'll find a lot of these in convenience stores, grocery stores. Don't ask me why, but you'll find those around. These are two interesting decks. I picked these up at Card and Party Factory type store. large store, 2 specialty decks, Wild West playing cards, standard deck with Western theme, Western characters on it. And this is a really neat deck called the Texan. Just really like these. They have kind of a yellowish antique-y look to them. Put out, of course, by U.S. Playing Card Company. This isn't too symmetrical. That, of course, that'll make sense as I go along here. Set of bicycle plastics that are clear. Very interesting. Probably another video. I'm probably going to pop those out of there and kind of display those, but I love the case those come in. This is a gaffed deck. Set of double face cards. Excuse me. A set of double face cards. All the faces, pretty much all the faces are random, face to face. So you'll have 2 of spades, and on the back of that you'll have 5 of hearts, and just random like that pretty much throughout. This is a set of blue rider backs, but the faces are all blank. Which are blank face cards. I like lots of specialty decks like this for whenever I'm working up new tricks. These are kind of essentially the new bicycle box style. Now this is, the cards themselves are just blue standard rider backs. The cards pretty much look the same, the way they always have, or do look the same, but the box has changed. And these were given to me by Jeff Stone, a very creative guy. You can find some of his stuff at stonecoldmagic.com. These were given to me by him, I believe wrapped up in a package of 2. These are red backs and these are blue backs. These are not yet open. I did open these, but the cards themselves are pretty standard. But although some people have complained about it, I like the new box style. This was a package deal, again by Jeff Stone. It's just a Royal Magic Svengali deck, and he packaged it with a little hand. This is for a trick found, I'm pretty sure, on his Gemstones video. Again, that is available at stonecoldmagic.com. I am acquainted with Jeff, and we have kind of a business partnership. It's a very creative guy, and it's a great video, Gemstones. This over here I actually traded with a fellow magician for this. This is a trick deck. In this video I'm not really going to go into it. It's just handling it loosely and casually. Just looks like a plain old set of blue rider backs called the Exchange deck. And I believe, well, no, I'm sorry, this video sort of came packaged with it. And this is actually produced and released by Fun Incorporated from several years ago, back in 2004. The DVD is very good, featuring Tomas Medina, and he's kind of a spokesperson for a lot of their products, but there's a lot of tricks using this deck, and the deck itself is very nice for essentially exchanging one card for another, unbeknownst to the spectators. So it's a neat little effect. Anyway, so this is just my collection. This is probably about 45 to 50% of my collection, and that's it for now. I will put out more later. I'd like to know what you think about this.